Are you ready to declutter your house? If so, then I invite you to join me for the 2021 in 2021 Decluttering Challenge. Hi, I'm Rachel Jones, author and founder of NourishingMinimalism.com. And I started doing this challenge back in 2008 when I was overwhelmed, depressed, and completely embarrassed of my home. As a mom of 6, we had a lot of stuff, and I was so tired of standing at the door if someone stopped by unannounced and trying to block the door so they wouldn't see inside. I didn't want to be embarrassed in my home anymore. I wanted to be able to open our door and invite them in. We've created a free tally chart for you to use with this challenge, just like the one that I started using back in 2008. The link to download this is in the video description, and this is what it looks like. The basic idea is that for every item you get out of your home, you put a little checkbox or tally mark on your chart. Some people assign different colors to different family members so they can keep track of who got rid of how much. Some people assign different colors for different rooms of their house. So as they declutter their living room, you might see blue, and as you declutter the dining room, you might see red. And you can see the progress that you make in each room. Some people pick a different color for each month that they declutter. It doesn't matter so much how you mark your chart or what colors you use, but that there's a visual representation of all of the work that you're doing, even when there's so much stuff and it feels frustrating and you feel like, I'm not even making a dent. Yes, you are. Over the last 12 years, I've gotten rid of over 21,082 items. Those are just the items that I kept track of. There are plenty of times that I pitched boxes and bags of stuff that I didn't bother counting or keeping track of. But when I experienced the freedom that came with having so much less and how my house felt like it could breathe again, I was no longer being suffocated with all this stuff in my face all the time. That's when I decided to go further. I decided I wanted to embrace minimalism and I wanted to have clear surfaces on every area of my home. Now, like I said, I do have 6 kids, so my form of minimalism is going to look completely different, but the difference in my home is astounding, and I never want to go back to having so much stuff. As you go through this chart and you hit different milestones of maybe each 100 items or each 500 items or each 1,000 items, then it is so important to reward yourself. Plan out things. What are you going to do when you hit those milestone markers? Are you going to treat yourself to a spa day? Buy a book and take a full day out to just sit and read? What about a weekend getaway or a road trip that you've been putting off just because there's too much stuff to do in the house? Well, when we're getting rid of all the stuff to do in our house, let's celebrate that. Take time out and reward yourself. After you download this chart, you'll get a link to our Facebook group. Our Facebook group is so amazing. I can't say enough good things about the supportive people that are in this group. At the recording of this video, there are 37,705 people in our Facebook group, and I know it will grow more over this year. But I invite you to come in, share your victories with us, and if you have decluttering questions or obstacles that get in your way, then let's talk about those in there too. So go ahead and download your own checklist and get started today. The link is in the video description, and I will see you in the Facebook group.